The Turkish defense industry has once again made history by successfully producing a high-tech military railcar entirely designed and built domestically. This step marks a significant milestone in Turkey's long journey of self-reliance in the defense sector after facing various international embargoes. The System Interconnection Tool Unit military railcar is now officially operational with the Turkish Armed Forces. This product is clear evidence that Turkey is capable of overcoming the obstacles faced by the embargo by relying on domestic potential. The railcar is manufactured at the Turasas Sivas facility, a factory located in the city of Sivas, central Anatolia. This factory has undergone a major transformation and is now one of the backbones of domestic military railcar and railcar production. According to official reports, the domestic content level of this railcar production has reached 95%. This figure underscores the high technical capabilities and self-sufficiency of the Turkish defense industry amidst global pressure. This military railcar boasts an extraordinary capacity. In a single train, the unit can transport up to 78 military vehicles, including armored fighting vehicles and Turkey's latest generation tank, the Altay. The transport capability of the Altay tank is a major highlight. This proud Turkish tank weighs tens of tons, and the Sivas-produced carriages have proven capable of supporting it safely and stably over long distances. In addition to Altay tanks, these carriages can also transport various other military vehicles, such as logistics vehicles, light armored vehicles, and artillery equipment. This large capacity further enhances the mobility of Turkish troops. Engineers at Turasas Sivas designed the carriages with a high-quality steel structure capable of withstanding extreme pressure. The design took into account the operational terrain, including the railway lines that traverse the mountainous Anatolian region. The development of these carriages is not only about mobility but also a symbol of sovereignty. Turkey wants to demonstrate that it is no longer entirely dependent on imports for its strategic defense needs. This move also serves as a response to the embargoes frequently imposed by Western countries on Ankara. With domestic innovation, the embargoes actually spur Turkey to become more independent and creative. In his speech, Minister of Transport and Infrastructure Abdülkadir Nuraloglu stated that past embargoes and restrictions have demonstrated the importance of domestic production. Turkey is a country that has paid a heavy price for embargoes and foreign dependence in the past. In recent years, Turkey has accelerated its import substitution program. Nearly every defense sector, from drones and tanks to ships and military transportation systems, is now being directed toward domestic production. Turasas Sivas was previously known as a manufacturer of passenger trains and civilian freight cars. However, they are now expanding into the military sector, demonstrating the flexibility of the Turkish manufacturing industry. With a tare weight of 22 tons, a length of 14.5 meters, and a load capacity of 68 tons, these cars can reach speeds of 100 kilometers per hour. Turasas management expressed pride in achieving 95% domestic production. Vital components such as wheels, chassis, and suspension systems are entirely manufactured in Turkey. Only a small portion of electronic components still relies on imports, but the long-term plan is to replace all parts with Turkish-made products to achieve 100% self-sufficiency. The System Interconnection Tool Unit wagons are also designed to be compatible with Turkey's national rail network. This allows for rapid mobility from one base to another. The speed of military transportation has increased significantly. Combat vehicles can be efficiently transported by land without burdening the road infrastructure typically used for vehicle convoys. The capacity of 78 vehicles per load also provides strategic advantages. The Turkish armed forces can mobilize large numbers of troops quickly if needed. According to defense analysts, this innovation will strengthen Turkey's deterrent power. The speed of mobilizing Altay tanks and other armored vehicles can be advantageous in military operations. Beyond defense factors, these wagons also create economic value. Domestic production creates new jobs in Sivas and improves the skills of the local workforce. The Turkish government continues to emphasize the importance of local content in every defense project. This is in line with the Turkiye Century Vision launched by President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Self-reliance in the defense industry is considered vital, as past experience has shown that embargoes can hamper Turkish military operations at any time. By having domestically produced military wagons, Turkey no longer needs to worry about foreign supplies that might be politicized by other countries. These wagons have also undergone a series of rigorous tests, including load tests involving Altay tanks loaded with ammunition and equipment, demonstrating exceptional stability. Furthermore, the safety system has been enhanced, with the wagons equipped with a vehicle locking mechanism to ensure safety even on winding or uphill railway tracks. The wagon floor is specially designed to support both tank tracks and armored vehicle rubber tires, without causing structural damage. Experts say this innovation will strengthen Turkey's military logistics, not only domestically, but also for international missions, such as NATO operations or humanitarian aid missions. Turasas Sivas also plans to increase production capacity. The target is to produce dozens of wagons annually to meet military needs. Once domestic demand is met, it is possible that Turkey will export these military wagons to friendly countries that also require similar logistical support. Several countries that use heavy tanks or armored vehicles in large quantities are believed to be interested in this product, especially since the price is predicted to be more competitive than Western products. For Turkey, the export of military carriages will further demonstrate that its defense industry has upgraded and is able to compete in the international market. With this success, Turkey further confirms its position as a resilient nation in the face of embargoes. Self-reliance is a strategic response to geopolitical pressure. Self-reliance also gives Turkey greater freedom to determine the direction of its foreign policy. It is no longer trapped in complete dependence on foreign suppliers.